Um, Good morning, everyone. Well, it's almost morning. It's 11:23, and I can't sleep, so y'all got to deal with me making another video. Um, I wanted to come on and so like I told y'all yesterday, DJ Academics then basically broke this whole investigation down. Now, my thoughts on this is I appreciate what Academics is doing, bringing this to the forefront and exposing these people that have something to do with Takeoff's demise, okay? But at the same time, now check it out. Got to put your thinking glass, your thinking hat on, okay? Hey, Rico, baby, you got to put your thinking hat on for a second. DJ Academics is real cool with Wet 100. We all know that. They done work together. They talk behind the scenes. They business partners, all of that. Wet 100 don't care for Jay Prince. Jay Prince don't see it for Wet 100 either. What I'm taking from this, the way DJ Academics is diving into this case, I've never seen him break down a case like this before. I've seen him talk about celebrities who has passed away, but not in depth like he's doing this. And I'm gonna tell you why I think he's doing this. All on Wet 100's behalf. All this is doing is exposing Jay Prince for, they're trying to make it seem like they're exposing Jay Prince for the snake that he is. In other words, he don't look out for his artists. And every time rappers are around him, they dropping like flies. Okay. So DJ Academics gets on a live with Wet 100, and he goes all into talking about Blueface and the shit he's going through with that rock girl, right? So basically, Academics asks Wet 100, I know you really care about your artists, you look out for them, and I know you wouldn't let nothing like this happen on your watch. And I'm just like, wait a minute. like okay, I see where y'all going with this. Like, I know they have talked behind the scenes, and that's why DJ Academics is making these videos back to back to back to back about Takeoff. He's trying to expose Jay Prince, letting motherfuckers know he's still a hood nigga. He may be rich, but he a hood rich nigga, and he didn't protect that situation. He didn't protect Takeoff. He left Takeoff on that ground. He didn't give a damn about him getting shot. Didn't try to stick around to see was he okay. None of that. But before that altercation even happened, Quavo and Takeoff was chilling in the car with um Jay Prince Jr. Okay. So you would think that they would be good because they're with Jay Prince Jr., right? But it didn't happen that way at all. It's like Jay Prince crew got into it with Quavo and them. It ain't even supposed to go down like that. But the narrative that Act and Wack is trying to spin, they're trying to make Jay Prince look real bad in this situation. And I had to sit back. At first, I was like, okay, Act, I respect that you're trying to expose these niggas that ultimately took Takeoff's life. And I respect it because it don't seem like anybody else got the balls to go against Jay Prince and his crew. They scared to talk. But then I thought about it, I said, nah, Academics is doing this on Wet 100's behalf. Like, he's only doing this on Wet 100's behalf. And once I got to thinking, I'm like, Wack and Jay Prince do not like each other. Like Jay Prince do not like Wack. Wack don't like Jay Prince. So I believe that's why DJ Academics is diving into this situation so deep. Like he's making these videos back to back to back to back to back. And it's to expose Jay Prince as a snake and he don't protect his artists. And every time he has an event or uh he's at a certain location, well, basically having an event, it's always somebody getting murked around him. Okay. So basically, Academics was putting it as though these niggas came together. How the hell they end up trying to murk each other? But they came together. Obviously, they in the car with Jay Prince Jr. smoking right before they even go into the event. So how did this shit go left that quick like this? I know anything is possible, anything can happen. Um, Egos are high, you it's females around, money involved. I understand. But the picture they're trying to paint is though basically Jay Prince he didn't protect that situation like he should have. They were saying as though Jay Prince entourage, it shouldn't have never got that far. As soon as they started arguing, it should have been somebody should have intervened and squashed it, since they supposed to been all cool with each other, but it didn't go like that. Not only that, after the altercation happened, and 3 people got shot, by the way. Takeoff took he didn't actually get hit in the neck like people were saying. He got hit in the chest area. And then the first shot was to the head. Like I had said, remember I told y'all I seen that video and I seen so much blood. I said he got hit in the head first. Had to, because it was just too much blood around his head. So well, they done found out who the dude is, baby. They done broke it all the way down. They got this dude pictures. They done found his social media. It's a wrap. It's over with. It's over with. Like I said, I don't know if the police had this much evidence, but Academic then broke that case all the way down, like all the way down. And now they got this dude social media. They got all his pictures posted. So he'll be locked up. I wouldn't even be surprised if Houston do a press conference. The sheriff out there, the chief does a press conference to say that somebody is in custody. I wouldn't even doubt it, because now they know who. Now they know who at least one of the shooters were. And it's all on video. Like you can actually see the dude holding the gun before, like right when Quavo was arguing with the other dude. You could see the dude having his gun out. Why I just don't understand why you would pull your gun out and not use it at the, like you don't just brandish your gun just to have it out. Like you think you the only nigga with a gun? Like do you think when they made your gun they stopped making guns? Like nigga, I don't know. I guess having a gun make you feel like a badass. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I got rid of my gun, I had 2 of them. And I'm so scared of guns. And my brother got me a 9mm. He's a police officer. So he was like, here, you need you something for protection, you by yourself with your daughter, whatever, whatever. And I kept that gun for a long time, but I don't know. I'm just so skittish when it comes down to guns. But I ain't gonna lie. One time I thought I was gonna have to use it. I thought I heard something and I cocked it and everything. And it's like once I came down and realized there wasn't nobody in my house, I'm like, now I'm sitting up here with this damn big ass gun in my hand and cocked this bitch and everything. Like, if I would have saw somebody with a head shot, like I don't know. I know they say it's better to have one and not need it than need it and not have one, but I don't know. I'm so scared of guns. But I know when you do have that gun in your hand, it make you feel like Billy Badass. I do know that. So I guess dude, when he pulled the gun out and was holding it, he was basically trying to show other niggas I got a gun. Don't even try nothing crazy. Like, but you wasn't the only one there with a gun. That's the thing. Like you really think Jay Prince goons ain't got no damn strap? Are you crazy? So that whole incident was just wild to me. How that dude was just standing there holding that gun to his side, like that right there is a threat to other niggas that's around you that wasn't necessarily with your crew, but with Jay Prince crew. I mean, they see you brandishing a gun, that's a threat. So it was just sloppy. The whole situation was just sloppy as hell. And supposedly that is the dude that um shot, you know, Takeoff in the head. His own homeboy, accidentally. Accidental or not, he going to jail. That's murder. Um, and the crazy thing is the dude Takeoff got shot in the head first, right? Then right before he hit the ground, he got shot in the chest. So uh I definitely think that his homeboy was the one. Like I've been saying this, I believe that dude was the one that shot Takeoff in the head. I really do. I think his gun is the one that shot Takeoff in the head, and Jay Prince crew was the one that shot Takeoff in the chest. But why are you brandishing a gun? Like they were arguing. Why even pull your gun out? Like why even do that? Like that, you pulling your gun out, motherfucker seeing your gun to your side, that's gonna make other niggas pull for their strap. It was just sloppy. And I really do feel like, I don't care if it was an accident, people talking about accident, this, oh, he didn't mean it. I don't give a fuck. That's why you supposed to evaluate the situation, think with a calm, and I know it's easier said than done. I wasn't in a situation, I wasn't there, but because of his actions, somebody is not here that didn't have anything to do with nothing. So yeah, I do think he need to go to jail and he need to stay his ass in there. Some niggas need to be locked up. Like, I don't give a damn. Some niggas don't need to be on the street, and it just is what it is. I ain't finna sugarcoat shit. Some of these niggas need to be locked up. That make a nigga grow the fuck up and appreciate life. Sometimes they need to go sit their asses down for some years. Um, but they didn't post the dude pictures, and I will be posting his picture on my thumbnail, y'all, because it's out there now. It's it's out there. So, and then also the girl that came forward, her social media, she out there. Everybody know who she is now. I don't know why. I just, for the life of me, don't understand. Now you want to live in seclusion, but you the one recorded it and sold your shit to TMZ, and now everybody know who you are, and now you trying to backtrack and, oh, I didn't see who actually shot him, or I just don't want to. Girl, go sit your ass down. You recorded it. You was bold enough to pull your fucking phone out to record what had happened. Sell your fucking video footage to TMZ. Now folks done found out your identity, and now you looking scared and worried because people know who you was, one of the people there that seen the altercation. But now you claiming you don't know who shot who and all that. But you had so much to say before we knew who you was. Like, don't backtrack now. No, you wanted the clout. You wanted to insert your damn self in this shit. Now you in right in the damn middle of the bullshit, and Jay Prince and them crew know exactly who you are and everything. Like, girl, um, I hope you got some protection around you, because that's all I'm gonna say. And I don't know, like I don't know if the girl lived in Houston or she was just there visiting. I'm not sure, but if I was her, I'd be scared shitless. Now I know she trying to say now she don't know who shot him and she didn't see this, but before she was saying so much stuff until they find out her identity. Now she's trying to backpedal and pussy pop. No, don't do that now. Like your life is in danger because now people know exactly who you are. And I hate it if you live in fucking Texas, Houston, Texas, like girl, like, oh well, I don't feel sorry for you. But that's all I wanted to say. I had to really think, I had to sit and think about it like, why is academics riding this shit so hard? Like he done made like 6 videos, hour-long videos, just breaking it all the way down. And at first I was like, okay, he got the balls to go up against Jay Prince. He ain't scared of Jay Prince, uh and he gonna break it down and shit. We all want to know who goddamn murked Takeoff, okay? But then when he talks to Whack 100 on his live, and I'm listening to Whack, and Whack is talking all, and you know, I do not like Whack 100. I just don't like him. He give me snake vibes. I do not like him. But when academics was asking him about Blueface and the shit he going with Krishan, and then Whack goes into, well, Blueface is like a son to me, and I try to school him on basically he was telling Blueface he don't need to be with old girl. She toxic. She gonna ruin his career. He gonna end up getting locked up because of her and shit. And I agree. I don't think neither one of them need to be with each other, but hey. But the way Wack was talking, like, oh, he like a son to me. I'm gonna look out for him. You know, you can only tell them so much. You know, they're gonna do what they want to do, but I'm still not gonna leave his side. You know, I protect my artists. Anybody that's around me, I protect them. I make sure don't nothing, you know, happen. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what we doing. I see exactly what we doing. Okay, this is a make Jay Prince look bad moment. Like, ma'am, you really got to just pay attention to motherfuckers. Like, sit back, watch motherfuckers, analyze them, and you'll break this shit down. Like, this is what this about. And I remember him and Jay Prince are beefing. They don't like each other. So I'm just like, okay, I see what this is. This is the big ups. Wack, like no artist has got hurt on his watch when he was around, which is okay. That may be true, but I still don't trust Wack. I still think he a snake, you know. Um, but it's that all that was to make Jay Prince look bad. That's all that was. That video, that's all it was. So then I'm thinking, okay, Act, so really all these videos that you made, what's the deal? Like, did Wack pay you behind the scenes to expose Jay Prince entourage uh and make all these videos trying to make Jay Prince look bad? Because regardless whether Jay Prince Sr. was there or not, it was his event. It was his son there, Jay Prince Jr., the young boy, the one that signed Drake. He was there, right? At first I thought it was the other son, the older son, but it wasn't. It's Jay Prince Jr., it's the young one. So regardless whether it was Jay Prince Jr. there, it was Jay Prince's event. Okay, it was that whole get together with all them niggas. That it was a Jay Prince little event he was having. Okay, so his name is still tied up in this, even though he wasn't physically there. His name is still getting thrown in the pot because it's so many motherfuckers dying around him. Like I said, the Cash situation, people try to tie in that he set Cash up when Cash had left from Houston from visiting him, that he set that shit up where Cash got killed that time. They tried to throw Jay Prince name in that mix with that shit. Then there was some other shit before that happened that one or two people got shot, killed that was affiliated with they was on his record label, or they was some rap artists, coming up artists or something. They had got killed, whatever. So all of this right here, they trying to tie Jay Prince Sr. up in this shit. And what this is going to do for Jay Prince is it's going to bring a lot of negativity around him. Like, police finna really be on his ass now. Because he already have a reputation out here in the street, like he a mobster and he crooked, all this kind of shit. I think this is just gonna bring a lot of pressure on Jay Prince, because so many people are losing their lives around him. That's gonna make the police really start looking into him more, maybe. And I believe WAC know that, and academics know that. So I know Jay Prince sitting back looking like, look at these fuck niggas here. Cause one thing about Jay Prince, he ain't finna say shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna say shit. Sometimes you gotta know when to keep your mouth shut. And I know he probably thinking this soon will pass. So let these niggas talk about this shit till they tongue fall out their mouth. But by next week, nobody will even be talking about Takeoff no more. Like that's just how the world go. Somebody else will probably been there, got killed by then. But I know Jay Prince sitting back, especially after academics did this last video when he brought WAC on there. And then WAC tried to act like, and academics try to act like he protect his artist so much, he care about his artist, and the shit wouldn't have happened on his watch. Nigga, it could have happened on anybody watch. Jay Prince Sr. wasn't right there at the, well, let me go back. Let me go back because I'm speaking ahead. Jay Prince Sr. was at that event. He actually walked over Takeoff's body after Takeoff was shot and killed. Then again, in Jay Prince's defense, I'm gonna say this. Quavo started that whole altercation. He started a whole altercation with a crew member that was riding with Jay Prince now. So what is the man to do? I mean, what we want him to do? Pick up the body and carry it to the goddamn, put it in the car and take it to the hospital? I mean, Jay Prince got the fuck up out of there. I mean, why was he gonna stick around? I mean, I kind of understand, because Quavo, it's your actions that caused this shit. So really, if you would have just calmed your hot-headed ass down, it wasn't going, that would have never happened, because them Houston niggas were actually clicked up with them Atlanta niggas. Like, they were all together. So how that went left like that so fast, so wrong, like what we want Jay Prince to do? I mean, we want him to stick around till the police get there. And then that should make it even worse, because he stick around till the police get there, then people gonna be recording that shit. It'd have been a bigger story than what it is. So Jay Prince got the fuck up out of there. He didn't start the argument. Quavo did. So what is that man to do? I probably would have left too. But I see where Ack and WAC is trying to go with this. Like, I see where they trying to go with this, and it just tripped me out how he had the nerve to get fucking WAC bitch ass up on his live and try to make it seem like WAC is just so for his damn artists, and he look out for them, and nothing would have happened on his watch. That wouldn't have went down in no event that if he would throw an event, that wouldn't even went down on his. I'm like, get that shit out of here. Get that shit up out of here. I was like, damn, Act, like, really? And I look at Act, and I respect Act, because I feel like he ain't no biased ass nigga. He an unbiased ass nigga. But in this case, nah. In this case, I see exactly what you're doing. I see exactly who you rhyme with, and I see exactly the narrative that you're trying to spin against Jay Prince. Like I see right through the bullshit. Like some folks, that's why I'm glad. Like, man, I have a third fucking eye. I see right through bullshit. And it's just up to you to make your own, to judge your own decision about the shit. Wack, this don't make Wack look no better just because this is involving Jay Prince. Wack, you a dirty ass nigga too. Jay Prince dirty, you even dirtier nigga. We know you dirty. So, you know, you work with rats and shit. And see, that's another thing. That's another thing. I just thought about that's another thing. Wack, Wack and Act is basically like y'all calling us rats and that we socialize with rats, 6ix9ine, for instance. But y'all hanging around Jay Prince that's living by the street code that you see something but don't say nothing. So they trying to basically say y'all calling us rats and we affiliate with rats, but what make Jay Prince any different from us if he is there with the Migos and when the shit go down and he get popped, he step over the body and keep on going. Like, really, y'all respect that nigga more than y'all respect me? Oh, okay. Why? Because we live in we going by the street code, right? So that's how that's the narrative he trying to put out, as though y'all want to praise Jay Prince for not being a snitch and he supposed to be a better man than me. But this the same nigga who saw Takeoff get shot and got shot again by one of his affiliates and walked over the body like it wasn't nothing. But that's who y'all worship. That's who y'all respect. That's who y'all praise. I was like, man, oh my God. I was like, hey, I really thought you was doing this because you really wanted to get down to the bottom of who Merc Takeoff, but I think it's bigger than that. I think the bigger picture is you trying to expose Jay Prince for being the snake that he is, but we all know Whack 100 is a snake. Wait, this, like I said before, this don't make you look this don't make you look better, my homie. It don't. You still a snake ass nigga. You still a bitch ass nigga. And I still feel like, you know, you can't hold a candle to Jay Prince for real. But I see where y'all going with this. I see the narrative y'all trying to spin on this. And I see y'all in cahoots with each other. Okay, so how much he paying you at on the back end? That's all I want to know. How much is Wack paying you on the back end to keep making all these videos and to try to expose these niggas out of Jay Prince crew? Because not only are you exposing the killer that took Takeoff out of here, but you trying to expose this nigga that blew up everybody picture that was on the recording and then pulled up all they fucking social media sites. Like, we know all these motherfuckers down to their name and every damn thing. Like, niggas, if y'all shit ain't on private on Instagram, you better private that shit. Cause y'all know how many people be in Academics Live. He be streaming actually from YouTube and Twitch. All y'all motherfuckers exposed. Even the motherfuckers that was there that didn't want to be seen, they shit exposed. So now I get it now. I totally get it. I see where this is going. I didn't until I seen the motherfucking video tonight when he brought Whack 100 on there. And I said, okay, I see what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing with this. But go ahead, get your coins. I feel you. That's your homeboy. You gonna ride for Whack. And you know Whack don't like Jay Prince. So y'all trying to make Jay Prince look even worse in this situation because it was his event. and how he just dipped once the gunfires got the blazing. He just left that shit like y'all niggas on y'all own. And I would have been like y'all niggas on y'all own too, because I didn't have shit to do with this. And y'all niggas want to be dumb and get to capping. I would have been like y'all niggas on y'all own deuces. I would have did the same shit. But that is just my take on it. I'm about to take my ass to bed. Hopefully I can go to sleep. And yeah, go back and watch the academics live. He's done, it seemed like he did like 4 videos a day. It's not the last one he did. I think it's like an hour something long video, but he brings whack on there. And I just was like nauseous just listening to that shit with him and Wack. I'm like, Wack, go sit your ass down. You still a snitch ass nigga. You still a bitch ass nigga. And you still affiliate with rats, period. And real G's do not respect you, Wack. The only people respect you out here is these motherfuckers that ain't got no brain of their own and they young and they can't think for themselves. We living in the culture where you be respected for having a little clout. You know, fuck morals, fuck all that other shit that's important. Motherfuckers don't care about none of that. As long as you got a little clout out here, you got a little name for yourself out here, motherfuckers, you gonna have followers. And a lot of times it be young folks that just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They so easily to be brainwashed, they don't get it. But don't nobody respect Whack 100 for real in the industry. They don't respect him. He a snake. And then he socialized with people like 6ix9ine. You can't trust a nigga that was socialized with people like 6ix9ine. I'm sorry. But that's my take on it. I'll see y'all later. Good night.